All right. This is the third game of our season here in Lakerland, traveling to Dallas, a team that in real life very familiar with. A pretty embarrassing playoff series last season. And I don't think we're going to end up playing them this year in the first round. Not that it matters. I have to see how the season ends up. But, yeah, our third game of the season. Me and the Lakers on the road against Dallas and Coach Baker. You can see there. Very interesting game here. Pretty much the one person on the court that's impossible to guard. Not really Kobe. Video game helps make him a little harder, but Dirk is impossible. The length, the long jump shot, the fadeaway. So the question would be how we would attempt to guard him. It may look good on paper with the points, but he still shot about 50%. I mean, he shot under, so I guess that's a good thing. But we'll see how it plays out. So as this thing loads up, even though I played more games than what is on here, I think we finally found something to work on the bench. Those who look at the stats will eventually see what I'm talking about. It helps to have someone that shoots like you in real life, or I should say vice versa, since I'm not that important, so it makes it easy to time the shot. But so we wait for this to come up. Our season ended last year in real life. You see the usual starting lineup for us. And there he goes right there, Mr. Dirk. The guy that carried his team to a championship. And the guys that were supposed to be superstars, only one was able to really transcend this game. No offense, Vince. But you can see their offensive rebound by Kobe. And the great one, Meta World Peace, hitting a three there. An 11-1 game at the time, but you can see they start making their comeback. You can see Terry getting to the basket and kicking it out to Carter for an open 2-foot on the line. Tie up the game 15-15. So after getting out to a hot start, they make a nice run, some turnovers, and Terry filling the lane and getting some easy baskets. You can see there as the quarter winds down, Kobe going to the corner. He does not get the bounce. And it will be the end of the first, so tied at 15. Apologize for the video skipping ahead at some point. I ran out of computer space, and now I know when you don't have a lot of space on a computer, the video can be a little warped, which is why I kind of had to make do with the best quality I could get out of this. You can see moving into the second quarter, it's 25-21 at this point. And see, putting hands up, Barnes unable to save the ball. Ball stays in. Or it goes out. Barnes goes out of bounds. Long week. So Dallas retains possession. And you can see there, swinging the ball to Kidd. And they're calling for it. We get a steal. And you've got going the other way, Artest. And I believe that is Goutlock, yes, with the basket, so timeout. And moving ahead a little later, it's 33-30 with a minute left in the half. You can see Sessions trying to go baseline. Then Powell, usual shot, misses. And Dallas coming back as the half winds down. There's Kidd, and there is the man, Mr. Nowitzki. And hits that on the day. Like I said, he shot just a little under 50%, 7 of 16, 14 points for Dirk, leading the Mavs. And the big help was he was 0 for 4 from 3. So, call a little ISO for Kobe. And they get called for 3 seconds. Trying to clear out, and I wasn't paying attention there. I don't know who was in the lane. Speaking of Kobe, as he goes to the line and misses, because that was BS call. So coming out of it, get the ball to Kobe, and patting Kobe shot, fading away, gets the basket. Little time left. And basically that would be how the half would end. The Lakers up 3, 35-32. Dirk was not able to get the ball off on time. So up 3 at the half. For the game, Kobe would have 24 points, 10 of 13, extremely efficient. It seems we get bipolar with Kobe. He's either very, very good or he's, well, average. But 10 of 13, you can see there, Powell. Good game at the half, 10, 6 and 1. He would end the game 15, 8 and 2, also adding 4 steals, and he would shoot 6 of 15 from the field. Not great. You can see there Kobe with the dunk, the and one, and going to the line there, increase the lead, come in right out the gate. So trying to come out and make a good run in the third quarter. And free throw is good, rattles in. So Lakers increase the lead some, and you can see there kick out from Bynum to Sessions, and that ups the lead to 11. You can see there 2 of 11 from 3, so it's not like we were shooting good. Good thing is Dallas wasn't shooting good either, so equally scrubbiness on both sides behind the three-point line. You can see Terry getting in, and there's Dirk. And swing it around, and matchup of 2 good defenders. And there's Jason Kidd with a rare jump shot, well, rare inside the three-point line. So hard to read the numbers there, but field goal percentage, I believe, was in our favor. And Kidd with the steal. And Terry filling. I believe most of his shots are on those, which is cool. Shooting in rhythm. So 45-38 Lakers. Midway through the third. And look at a little action. You can see Troy catching the ball and hitting a 3 as he's starting to get a minute increase as he's becoming more productive. But for this game, he would have 5 points, 2 for 2 from the field, and that would be a 3, obviously. And the other one was a mid-range jumper, I believe. And there's Dirk, up and under, and up and under again, over-aggressive. Getting to the line, you can see there, Dirk, not a huge first half. He only had 14 points, so pretty. You can see he had 10 in the second half, but quiet first half for Dirk. And looking at Kobe, he's trying to go baseline, gets cut off, but steps out and is able to hit the jumper to increase the lead back to 10. So, with all that said and done, at the end of the third, Lakers are up 12, 54-42. Who else? I'm looking at this. Double digits. Kidd had double-digit points as well, 13 for Dallas. So you had Dirk with 14, Terry with 10. Kidd would have 13, 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from the three-point line, and 5 assists. For us, Powell and Kobe, obviously I mentioned them. Sessions, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 of 8 from the field. Overall, in general, other than Meta and Blake was 1 of 8 from the field, and Meta was 1 of 6. We shot pretty well. But you can see they're up 15. Dallas is going to try and make a run here, so there's Dirk with 1 basket. There is, I believe that was Delonte West. I might have that wrong. I think it was him hitting a basket. So it's a 9-point game. Or I'm sorry, I can't count. 19, so that's 16. There's 16 again. There's Delonte again in the corner. Another 3, so a 13-point game. Slowly but surely. And you can see there Dirk. A 2-point shot, cutting the lead down to 11. So in typical Laker fashion, able to build up a lead. Look like you're going to run away with the game, and then another team just comes back. So Kidd hits that, cuts it to 9 with under 2 minutes to go. So a little nervous at this point. And then you see there a steal, and there's Terry again. So, see, 4 of 13, not an efficient night for him at all. He would end up 4 of 14. And there's Kobe. Probably shot that a little too early in the clock. Should probably run that down and get a better shot. But obviously you're panicking. Crowds into the game. And there's Dirk. Missing. Get the rebound. So about a minute and a half to go. Lakers up 7. And eventually, I'm sure Kobe got the ball because that just makes sense. To at least put the ball in his hands. Nope. There's Meta with the shot. Can't get the rebound. And going the other way, you can see Dirk slowly coming up court. Missing, but Vince with the rebound and put back. A little lift, something he doesn't show a whole lot of these days. So the lead is cut to 5 with a minute to go. And the crowd is definitely going crazy. Ball's in Kobe's hands. Call for an isolation to clear out. And Patton and Kobe are going to go with the fall away. And he's going to make it. And that pretty much would be what we needed there. You can see at that point 10-13. So yeah, that'd be his last shot. Or made basket. And Kid for 3. He would make it. So now it's a 4-point game. So there's Sessions getting fouled with under 50 seconds to go. And you can see this time winds down. We were playing a free throw game. We make them. But Kid's open again. It's another 3. So 75-71. And get the ball out of in Kobe's hands, but get the ball up court. And Sessions would get fouled. Sessions would go to the line about 3.8, so pretty much all you got to do is make at least the first. And it's still a 2-possession game regardless, but making both would pretty much ice it, barring a turnover or missing free throws. And Sessions will make the first. Like I said, he had double digits. Looking at other stats, Bynum, very quiet game, 6 and 6, 2 steals, but he only had 6 shots, so efficient. You can see final score 77-71. So of course Kobe was a player of the game, the only one to crack 20. Efficient shooting night, so I'll let it roll. And you can see that in the background. We'll look at the stats here. What else stands out looking at for Dallas? You got Marion with 9. He was 4-10 from the field. Delonte with 8. Carter with 8. Odom, as a Laker fan, of course, you always want to see what he does. He played 10 minutes. Mind you, these are 9-minute quarters, so 10 out of 36. And he had 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field, so not very active. Pretty much just like he was in real life this season. Looking at the Lakers, Gallock getting a little bit more time this game. 7 points, 2 rebounds, 3 or 4 from the field. McRoberts doesn't get much, but he did get 3 rebounds. Blake, an awful shooting night. Again, no surprise. The same with Barnes. He made a basket, so 2 for McRoberts, Blake, and Barnes. And that sums up the bench, which really sucks for us. But good effort defensively from him. So, yep, that'll be it. The end of this game. Good game, Baker. See you in L.A. And we are 2-1.